Hello, welcome to my YouTube space. My name is Chiagozie, 9 to 5 mom, career woman, mommy of 3, career beautiness. Just go and watch my other videos, okay, so that you can get to know me better. If you're new here, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. I really appreciate that. So let's just, in today's video, we're going to be talking about friendships. Okay, friendship is like one of the most important relationships besides family, at least to me. So for different people, it's different strokes, but for me it's family first, and then the next important relationship aside family is friendship. Okay, and so that is why it's always good to maintain a good relationship when it comes to having your friends or people that you choose to be your friends. Sometimes you can see topics like how to detect toxic friends, what to do when you have a toxic friend, how to cut off toxic friends in your life, and so on and so forth. But what if you are the toxic friend? What if I am the toxic friend? What if me and you are the toxic friend? Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about how to determine if you or if I am the toxic friend. The very first character trait is if you are constantly competing with people. There is a healthy way of competing with people, and there is an unhealthy way of competing with people. The healthy way is that you have friends around you who you aspire or inspire to be like. Okay, that is a healthy competition. So take, for example, you surround yourself with friends who are better than you because you want them to ginger you, you want them to push you to become a better version of yourself, or you want them to push you to attain heights that ordinarily on your own you may not be pushed to want to attain. Do you get? That is a healthy kind of comparison or competition. Unhealthy competition or unhealthy comparison is when you surround or when you find yourself waking up in the night to think about, how do I buy iPhone 15 because this my friend bought iPhone 15 yesterday, and so by fire by force, if I don't buy iPhone 15, let heaven fall. You see the difference? That is unhealthy competition. That is unhealthy comparison. Unhealthy competition can also be that, okay, this your friend bought iPhone 15, and then you yourself, you cannot afford iPhone 15 at the moment. You now go and start borrowing. You now go and start stealing. You now go and start selling things just because you want to prove a point that you too yourself can also afford iPhone 15. Unhealthy competition can also be that, or comparison can also be that your friend bought iPhone 15, and instead of you to be truly happy for this your friend and say, please, can you tell me what are those things that you do that is giving you extra money? Let me also join you and be doing it, because me too, I like this, you're leveling up, I want to join you and be like this. Instead, you now go and start saying, look at this one, who knows whether it's wrong she did, who knows whether she went to steal her husband's money, who knows whether he went to commit fraud, who knows, oh boy. You're now thinking in the negative. That is unhealthy comparison. So if you find yourself in a situation where you are constantly and negatively comparing yourself in an unhealthy manner with your friends, then my dear brother, my dear sister, you need to do self-reflection, because you are taking baby steps towards becoming a toxic friend. The second trait, which this one, I don't even find this one funny at all, is if you are always receiving and you never ever give. See, there are so many people that I will not say cut off, because I don't like to cut people off. I may say I don't really have the same energy with you anymore, and so we may grow apart, but there is no room for enmity. Okay, there is no room for enmity, except maybe in your head, in that person's head, the person is thinking I'm their enemy. But I try as much as possible and to the best of my ability not to create room for enmity, or not to shut doors, because I believe I'm someone that so much believe in relationship. Relationship is better than money, it's better than so many things. Relationship is what opens door for you in life. So I don't really like to say, okay, I'm shutting this person out or I'm cutting this person off. I may reduce the number of time I spend with you, or the closeness and all that, but I don't completely shut down a relationship. Okay, this is something that I know that this one pains me. If you are that friend that when people decide, okay, we're going to do a weekend getaway, we're going to hang out, and people have decided that you're going to go to a bar, you have line of activities planned out. Maybe you plan to go to a bar, go to the club, do this, do that, and you know that these things are going to cost money, and you dress up. You finish dressing up, you now put 5k in your bag. Why are you putting 5k in your bag? Because you expect that Amaka is going to be there, and Amaka works in oil company, so we're gonna do what? Spend Amaka's money. Or Ifeanyi is going to be there, and Ifeanyi is what? Ifeanyi is a medical doctor, so what? We're gonna shop Ifeanyi's money. If you're that friend, in fact, you're not even taking baby steps, you're already balancing on the seat of toxicity. Is that the word? Toxicity. You're already a toxic friend. Sha. See, I take this one personally because this kind of thing, it pay me on ajima, it jam me. I don't like people like that. Like, I see those people as greedy, as selfish, as I don't even know. There's so many words to explain people who have that kind of behavior. So if you're that person that whenever you are trying to go out, you don't ever say, okay, let me pay the bills. You don't even pay the bills. You don't even say, okay, let me even contribute to the bills that we're going to pay for this hanging out. Then you're a very, very toxic human being, not even just a friend. I take this one personally because I have had to distance myself from people because they possess that character. You are just, your hand is like this. Your hand is not even like this because they will catch you spending somewhere else. They will catch you spending. I don't want to sound so angry, but this one used to pay me a lot. They will catch you spending somewhere else. They will catch you spending on yourself and on other things. So you're not really a stingy person. You just want to chop other people. You know, if you're that kind of person, please, these are the kind of things that kill relationships. Don't be like that, okay? If you people are 5 friends and all of you have that same mentality of, okay, you know what, if we go out, if we decide to hang out and the bill is 100k, or yeah, this person brings 20k, 20k, that's fine. If you're even the one that say, okay, I have the mentality of if it's 100k, I'm going to bring out 60k, that's fine. But when every day that you people hang out, you're the one that don't use to bring out money, you're very, very toxic. It's not even just about money. It's about giving your time, your emotion. If you have issues, everybody surrounds you. They come to you and they talk to you and they cheer you up. If other people now have issues, you don't ever want to invest your time or your emotion into trying to cheer the other person up. Then you're just a very toxic human being. So if you're in this bucket, because sometimes we say, oh, this person did this and I cut them off. This person did that and I'm no longer their friend. This person did this and that person is very, very toxic. I don't like to have toxic people around me. Meanwhile, you're the toxic person. If you have that character trait, please try and stop it. Try and be more giving of your time, your emotion, your money. You know, that will make you a less toxic friend. So the third character trait that if you possess, it means you're a very, very toxic friend, is that you are always the bearer of bad news. You are always the bearer of everything bad. And I'm going to explain. If you are the one that always comes with the gist about talking shit, talking bad about people, talking nonsense about people, if you are the one that always comes with that gist in your friendship, then you are the toxic friend. Every time I am the one that is always coming with come and see what this person said though, come and see what that person said though, you're always looking for bad news. You're always looking for how to talk nonsense about people, how to dig up things that you're not even sure of, how to, you know, talk, just basically talk things that you're not even sure of. If you're that friend, if you're that person, then you're already a toxic friend, because it means that for every time we gather, I may come with things like, oh, things that will better our lives, things like, you know, advice, or just basically just sit down and just do girls gist. And you're always the one with, Amaka said this, Ekene said that. Did you know that Ekene's boyfriend this one, that one? Did you know that Amaka's husband's friends this one, that? Like, you're always the one that's always starting with, did you know? See the latest news, oh. See, there is good old gist. That one is different. But when it has to do with character assassination, when it has to do with saying things you're not so sure of, if you're the one that is always coming up with that gist, it's not a once in a while thing now. It's about anytime you land, all manner of gist, all manner of gossip, whether the one you know, you don't know, is what you come with. You're already a toxic friend. yes, you're already a toxic friend, because you might be thinking that that is something that's okay. Every time you land, they will hail you. You're always coming with gist. Come and give us gist. But somehow, the impression or the energy you're leaving off your friend is that you're always coming with gossip. You're always coming with talking about people behind their back. So it's going to make them to start distancing themselves from you, because the way you're bringing the gist to them is the way that you may also take their own gist to other people. And so you see your friends becoming distant. They don't want to talk to you about stuff. They don't want to open up about some certain things, because you're the one that is always bringing gist. You're the one that is always talking trash about people. Anytime you have the urge to dig out gist about somebody, try and do something positive. Try and come up with more positive things to talk about when you're around your friends. If you don't have any positive thing to talk about, press your phone, or just sleep, or watch a movie. Your life must not be whenever you call somebody, do you know that this person did this one today? Do you know that those people, they've broken up? Do you know that? The next one is a follow-up of the previous points, which is you're constantly gossiping about your friend. Do we even need to go into this one? Do I even need to explain this one? If you find yourself gossiping about your friend, by gossip I mean saying negative, bad things about your friend, painting your friend in a bad light. If you find yourself doing that, you don't even need me to say it. You are what? A very toxic friend. There is no long thing. If you are doing that, please advise yourself now and tell yourself, I am a toxic friend. Going forward, I will cease not to be a toxic friend. So if you gossip, you're a toxic friend, please desist from it. The final thing I'm going to talk about, which is very, very important as well, is if you find it difficult to apologize. Okay, there are people that no matter what they do, they're correct. See, it's very, very tempting. Even me, I make that mistake sometimes. It's very, very tempting for you to justify your actions, for you to say, hey, yes, I did this because XYZ. I did this because they did this and they did that and they did the other one. But if somebody you call your friend says something like, this thing you did hurts me, this thing you did, I didn't like it, and you find it difficult to say sorry, or to even find out or discuss it, or to even find out what you did wrong and how not to do it again, why are you in the relationship to start with if you're self-righteous? If you're somebody that you find it difficult to apologize, if you're somebody that you find it difficult to accept that you're wrong, you're a toxic friend. It's not just about friendship. This particular trait is going to affect any other form of relationship that you have. It's going to affect your relationship with family members, with your spouse if you intend to get married, with your colleagues if you work, with your business partners if you have business, with your friends. It's going to affect every area of your life if you're that kind of person. If you're somebody that you are never wrong, you can never ever be wrong. You can never, even if they say that you're wrong and it is very obvious that you're wrong, you can never ever apologize. You're a toxic human being, not just a friend. And if you're that kind of person, it is best you just advise yourself. It's not even just about this video. It is best you advise yourself. You don't need anybody to come and be telling you, okay, you're toxic. You already know it. I'm sure you already know it, that you're a very toxic person. And you need to evaluate the reasons why you behave the way you behave. Probably talk to somebody if you need. So with these few points of mine, I hope you have been able to understand what it means to be a toxic friend. It's very easy for us to point finger. Very, very easy for us to say, oh, this person is a very toxic friend, and so I decided to take a walk and all that. But what if you are the toxic friend? What if I am the toxic? I want to say you and I, because it's not just you, it's probably you watching the video right now. You may not be the toxic friend. I may even be the toxic friend. So as I'm talking to you, I am talking to myself as well. If you possess 1, 2, 3, all of the characters I mentioned in this video, you need to sit down, talk to yourself. If possible, talk to somebody else. Not just point fingers outside, but to think inwardly and point the fingers at ourselves to understand if maybe you are the one killing relationships in your life. Some people will say, oh, I don't have a friend. Oh, I don't know why I don't have friends. Oh, this one, that one. Maybe the problem is from you. Maybe you are the issue. Maybe you are the reason why you don't have friends. Okay, that's what this video is about. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you picked a thing or two. If you're new here, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Let us chat in the comment section. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Until next time, take care. Bye.